Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of... Sorry, this is a brand new deck. And you know me and brand new decks. I just throw cards all over the place. But this is your reading for mid-January 2024. And so we're just going to jump right in here. You have this card that says, when the weavers call your heart. You have this card that says, weavers share their magic tea. There you go. This is the Dreamweaver Oracle. And I don't understand most of the messages, but I read intuitively anyway. And I just like the art. So... there you go. But, yeah, I feel that you are being inspired at this time, for sure. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, he's looking into the distance, and it's like he's seeing an opportunity in a place where opportunity does not exist. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here, is that you could be seeing an opportunity in something where there is no opportunity, or maybe people think there isn't one. The story of the Three of Wands, like the real story of the Three of Wands, is that he's looking at that water, but it's golden in color, and so he thinks that he's looking at the desert, but when he looks closer, he sees the ships, and he realizes that it's not a desert, that there's an opportunity. So that's what the Three of Wands represents. And, you know, it also says that he needs to get on those ships, you know. The Three of Wands can represent your ships coming in, for sure, which is, you know, how most people read it. But those ships are, you know, pointing out into the harbor. They're pointing out of the harbor. They're not pointing into the harbor. So they kind of say, you know, the card kind of says that there might be an opportunity for you to go on an adventure. You know, that could be a big opportunity. Clearly, look at this freaking reading. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You know, it's like going on some sort of new adventure. I'm going to take this card as well because it kind of popped out at the same time with this card. But anyway, you know, again, there could be like a big opportunity coming in for you here with the Three of Wands. It seems to me like we're in a time of adventure. I think, you know, one thing I will say is that, you know, the cusp of, you know, Aquarius and Capricorn, or sorry, Capricorn and Aquarius, with Pluto there, you know, Pluto is destruction. And here you go. You have destruction right here, but it doesn't have to be like bad destruction. You know, it could just be you picking a new path in your life. And again, we've had Pluto cross the cusp a couple times now. It's now moving into Aquarius like next week. I don't know what today is, but today is the 14th or something like that. And so it's going to be moving into Aquarius, and then it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn again, and then it's going to officially move into Aquarius in November. So it's like moving, you know, across these cusps. And the other interesting thing I find about Pluto in Capricorn that no one talks about is that when it's in Capricorn, it's as close to Earth as it possibly can be. You know, Pluto has a highly elliptical orbit. It comes closest in Capricorn and then goes way out, right? And it takes like, you know, 285 years or whatever the hell it is, right? For Pluto to come back. So we'll all be dead next time, thank God. But what I will say is that, you know, it's going away from Earth. It's like, this isn't like a normal Pluto transit, right? Like if it were like way out, like in Taurus or something like that, you know, it's not the same, you know, it's different. So, you know, I think we are in a time of great change, obviously, and that's what's going on here. You have the Death card, a great change coming in for you. But I also feel you're waking up to a purpose. I kind of feel Libra has maybe, again, I'm not calling you out here when I say this, Libra, but I feel like you've been a little bit lost as to like what your direction is. You know, what you want to do with your life and things like that. And we kind of see that here because we have King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles to Judgment, which is actually great because this really suggests that you are probably landing on something long-term. So especially for you Libras that have been having a hard time, you know, like I'm trying to think of some of like the repeating stories that have come up for you over the years, but you know, like one of them is that a lot of you, it seems maybe if you like went to college for something and you got a degree that maybe you don't have a job that is the degree that you got, if that makes sense. Was that proper? I don't know. But anyway, it's like you could be getting a job that actually matches with your degree. You could be deciding you hate your degree and you could be going back to school and reinventing yourself with the Judgment card, and you could be waking up to something new that is going to be long term. I really am not getting much off of this King of Pentacles other than clearly, based off this reading, you are working towards long-term security. I mean, Ace of Pentacles, like I said, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles as well. So, you know, for those of you that are interested in love, definitely could be a strong connection coming in here. So far, Earth, you know, stands out to me. But again, we're at the very beginning of the reading, and who knows what'll come up. So, let's see. With the Three of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. Yep, I would take this opportunity. Isn't it funny that like this is a tiny little opportunity? It's just a page holding this little pentacle, right? And then boom, like here's the hand of God holding a gigantic ass pentacle. It's like that's how I'm seeing it. I'm noticing the difference in my head. That's how I read tarot. It's like I just notice weird stuff like that, right? And so it's jumping out at me that there could be like an opportunity that's much bigger than you think. Again, maybe initially it starts a little bit small and then it gets bigger over time. There you go. With the Death card, you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. It definitely seems to me like you are in this position of cutting things out here. You have the Five of Swords. I don't feel bad about the Five of Swords. I think you're just kind of protecting the Ten of Pentacles. It also seems to me that people who have been getting the Ten of Pentacles with me a lot, you being one of them, it seems to me like you people are smarter. So it's like if you have something in your life that shows up that you know is going to be long-term, you're probably also going to protect it. Maybe more than you have protected things in the past, right? With the King of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands. Yeah, something's like moving you into the future is what I'm hearing, or something is pulling you into the future. It's almost as if I feel like you could be having weird dreams right now, Libra. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're having weird dreams, I almost feel that it's almost like you projected yourself into the future, like your higher self or something, right? And it's almost as if you have been being prepared for the future. and it's like, I think that you're going to start having like a lot of deja vu, right? Or you're going to start just like knowing things, and maybe this has already started for you. And so, again, if it has, then this reading is definitely for you. But I get this feeling of kind of like projecting yourself into the future so that you could be prepared for an opportunity. And like, here it comes. It's almost like this is very obvious to you as well, or there will be a lot of moments that are very obvious to you. So kind of an interesting reading, but let's see. You have this brunette female. It says dark hair, intense and focused. I think you are intense and focused at this time, and you should be. Two aces, focus. It's like you don't get to the Ten of Pentacles not being focused, so, makes sense to me. You have this fun times card. It says parties, events, having fun. I think that we need to bring more fun and love and joy into the world. So I think the easiest way to do that is to do something you love, do something that is like a hobby or something that you enjoy or something that you love to do. If you have hobbies or, again, like things that you love doing or whatever the case may be, I would definitely go and do those things because I think that they are going to make you more successful. I feel that they are going to make you more happy and bring a lot of like joy, love, and happiness into your life. So, it's like we're in a time of matching energy. And so it's like you don't have to have the thing that you want. You just have to match the energy. You have the Five of Swords. This right here really tells me that you're eliminating conflict from your life because you go to the Five of Wands to the Six of Swords. So it's almost as if you are just rising above any conflict, any challenges, or people who, get in the way. It's almost not even like, I don't know, I feel like it's not even worth mentioning because it just seems to me like you're just walking away and just that simple. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a card of kind of like working towards a major opportunity. Like I said, I feel clearly there's like a big opportunity here. It's something that you've been working towards, something that'll be permanent as well, whatever it is. Because King of Pentacles, like I said, judgment is your purpose. And so I feel for a lot of you, you also have this, I see this now, you have this stability and growth card. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which is permanent. So it seems to me like you are getting to this place that is going to be much more comfortable, especially if you haven't been comfortable or if you've been struggling financially. So, damn, Libra, I love this reading. There's a lot of good stuff coming up here. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is passion and desire, and I feel that there is something that you're going to be very passionate about coming in for you. And again, I really feel that, it's like that deja vu thing I was talking about. When you start to feel that, that's confirmation. So keep moving in that direction. I think that there's a lot of stuff. I might have said this in your last reading as well. I think you're going to have a lot of things like repeating numbers, whatever is a sign or a symbol for you. And deja vu, on top of like deja vu, or feeling like you've been somewhere before when you haven't, or whatever the case may be, right? You need to listen to all those things because I feel that's like the universe is like, yes, you have, just maybe in your higher self or something. And also, this is confirmation that you are going the right direction. So there you go. You have two aces, and two aces is a definite yes to any question that I have not answered. So I love when two aces show up together. With the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Wands. Just ignore, again, I would ignore people. I would, not like in a jerky way. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about If people are trying to bring conflict into your life, I would just ignore it. If people are trying to say that you're crazy for doing whatever you're doing, I would just ignore it. Plain and simple. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands here. Again, I don't really see this as a love reading yet. You do have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, if you're finding love, definitely could lead to marriage. Absolutely. I love the King and Queen of Pentacles together because they're two people who actually want to be together, which is like half the battle, right? So there could be a very strong connection here, but I also feel this is you kind of setting yourself free. The Four of Wands is a card of freedom. It is a card of setting yourself free, but you have to complete something, right? It's a card of completion. This right here kind of looks like a finish line, and it represents kind of like completing one stage of your life and getting to the next, which, again, I think some sort of opportunity that it's like you've sent yourself into the future or something, and that is the opportunity, whatever it is. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, time of adventure for you. Knight of Wands is an adventure. He also follows his desire and his bliss, right? So I kind of feel this reading is encouraging you to follow your bliss. And if you're worried about it, again, like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of confirmations that that the universe is trying to pat you on the back. The universe is trying to say, hey, you're doing the right thing. This is absolutely what you're supposed to be doing. Even going this way, I frequently call the Five of Wands Indiana Jones. The Five of Wands, to me, can represent going on some sort of crazy adventure to find some treasure, right? And maybe there is competition, maybe there are obstacles in the way, but it could lead to treasure. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this card that says stability and growth. There you go. And you have this card that says luck and money on it. So are you kidding? Definitely whatever you're working on is going to be very stable and lead to growth, but there's also a lot of luck and money, which we already knew about because you have very good money cards. So this, to me, again, not really a love reading. I would say this is more of a reading that is talking about you improving your situation, making yourself feel more secure in life. That could be financially for sure. And also, I feel this could be feeling secure because you are working on what you want to be working on. With the Judgment card, the Judgment card is about rising up from a coffin. The Judgment card is about answering an inner calling. It is also about putting to death a past life, These people, the coffins and the tarot represent your old life. Outside the coffin is your new life. These people are literally being asked to leave their old life behind, and they're being, their higher self angel there is calling them to a new life. And a lot of people, I believe, are going to be experiencing this. I was thinking about this the other day. It's like all of a sudden, a bunch of YouTubers are quitting, right? I don't know if anyone else has seen it, but it's like, I've seen, 100 freaking videos of YouTubers that are quitting YouTube over just the past week, right? Why do you think that is? Pluto crossing the cusp of, Capricorn and Aquarius, definitely. And so I don't know, you can't make this stuff up, people, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if you were like leaving your job and getting another one. It wouldn't surprise me if you were transforming who you are. Again, a lot of people are doing this right now. You have the Five of Wands again. Again, Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. As I always say, I believe we're entering into a time of co-creation. So I think that we should be entering, trying to co-create as much as possible. That does not mean competition is going anywhere. There will still be competition. It just means, and there's nothing wrong with competition. Like, I enjoy good competition in some things, right? It just means that for the most part, if you can be more co-creative than you are competitive, you're going to get the benefits of the energy. So, are there any places in your life where you can work together with people? That's what I'd be looking at. You have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've kind of like healed yourself to a certain level of independence. These people, there's 6 pentacles here, 3 pentacles here. 6 here, 3 here. I don't know what I just said, but, she is willing to give 3 pentacles worth of her energy, time, money, whatever, to any situation. And the 6 kind of represents what she keeps for herself. So she is never over giving to a situation. She was always only giving just enough, and that's it. So I think that for a lot of you, this is about needing to make sure you're not over giving in situations. With the Judgment card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, are you kidding? Clearly you need to answer this calling, or you need to move towards whatever this opportunity is. It's going to be very successful for you. Plain and simple. With the Five of Wands, you have the Star card. Yep. Star is like a wish or wish fulfillment. Star is also about having a North Star, having that like one thing in life that you work towards, that you accomplish. So I feel you are feeling guidance is what this is saying. It's like just having that place on the map. I feel for a long time, maybe you have not had a place on the map. It's like your map has been blank, kind of like Harry Potter, where he has the invisible map of the school. It's almost like you're discovering the magic that turns the map on, right? That's what's popping into my head here, Libra, is Harry Potter. So there you go. It's like you have the map of the school that's finally showing you where to go. But it's like you've had the map all along. I just think that you didn't know how to turn it on or something like that. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles again. Best reading I've done for you in a long-ass time. Libra, like, are you kidding? Definitely improving your finances, making more money. Ten of Pentacles is a card of hidden or secret information. So sometimes I feel with the Ten of Pentacles, it kind of says that we need to look into things on a deeper level. So it's like, it basically says, it can represent information coming from an unlikely source. So, if you're trying to build a business or trying to get into a relationship or anything like that, this card says do your research, and you might discover something that makes you wealthy or makes you successful, more successful. In the area of what's coming, or the good stuff at the end here, you have this real estate card. It says any dealings with real estate will be profitable at this time. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. The whole entire reading is talking about a solid foundation. King of Queen of Pentacles, literally the most solid foundation you can create. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles twice. Ten of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy, which obviously you can't do without building a solid foundation. You have this card that says you're exactly where you need to be. There you go. and I feel you're going to start to notice, or you're going to start to get messages that you are. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness and being resourceful. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be or are tapping into your resources. And I like this. I feel for a lot of you that you have the Ten of Pentacles, which again, when you're resourceful and you kind of like stretch the dollar a little bit more, or you find ways to make more money or to increase your business, then you do. And that it looks like that's what's going on here, is that you are taking action on opportunities that maybe are increasing your finances or making you more money, or could be doing things that do make you more money, whatever the case may be. I feel like this is a very good thing with the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords and the Hermit here. The Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer shores. So I feel for a lot of you that you are working towards more improvements, or you're creating improvements in your life. With the Six of Swords, you're letting go of the past. The Hermit says you've learned enough from the past, and that's pretty much all I'm getting. It's pretty simple on this Hermit. I think that the Hermit, he's gone through a dark night of the soul. He's climbed to the top of that mountain, and it just says that like he has learned his lessons. He's been through it, and now he's moving forward. With the Queen of Pentacles, I literally said something earlier. I don't remember exactly what I said about protection. It seems to me that you are protecting something because you know what happens when you don't. But this isn't not, like, there's a difference between protection and overprotection, right? I think that this is just like regular old protection where, you know that you have a good opportunity in front of you, and so you're not going to ruin it, and you're also, maybe that there are certain people in your life who like hate on your ideas. I feel like you're protecting it in the sense that you're not telling them about it. It's not like overprotection. It's just like a little bit of protection. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords. This represents an expert. I'm telling you right now. I feel that there's probably a person. I'll show you why. This right here is the patriarch of the family, this old guy. But there is another way to read the Ten of Pentacles, which is hidden or secret information. There's a story about the Ten of Pentacles where that old man is actually a beggar, and he's coming to this family and he's bringing them a gift. But he represents a person who does not have a gift to give. And so, for a lot of you, this could basically say that there is a person who's coming in for you who could be bearing gifts. But the gifts could be in the form of knowledge or wisdom or advice with the King of Swords. But it might be one of those things. The Ten of Pentacles always reminds me that you might not think this person, like what they have to say is important. Again, with the Desert, the Three of Wands, it's like there might be an opportunity that doesn't look like an opportunity, but actually is. So if someone comes in, giving you advice, I'm not saying just blindly follow people, but might want to look into something, especially if your first instinct is, oh, I don't think this will work. It probably will. With the Six of Swords and the Hermit, you have the King of Pentacles again. So definitely divine counterparts here. If you are looking for love, that looks good. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. Also, Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in a relationship. So there could be a very solid connection here. You have this organization card. I feel like you're bringing things together, or you are organizing your future. And so I just, whatever. I think you're just organizing things. Yeah, you have this caution card. Look at this card. There are all these animals like coming at her. And so I feel you do need to protect this opportunity that's coming in for you here, because again, it looks like a significant opportunity, and I would just protect it at all costs, whatever it is. And again, I don't think you have to really do anything other than just be careful who you tell about an opportunity to. Be careful who you share information with, things like that. Yeah, you have this enterprise card. Clearly, you are doing something enterprising. 10 of Pentacles twice, 9 of Pentacles. Like, are you kidding? Very good reading for money. Very good reading for luck and money here. You have this isolation card. Yeah, maybe, wasn't there something? Yeah, the fun times card. Sometimes I think when we get excited, when we're making a bunch of money or whatever, that we don't socialize, or we don't spend time with friends, or we don't take care of ourselves. So make sure you're doing all that good stuff, right? And you have this exaltation card. This is divinely guided in your life. It's like the universe is guiding you towards whatever this is, this big opportunity is. So Libra, not much to say here. Really good reading. I would, if there's an opportunity that comes in that doesn't initially look like an opportunity, but you're having those deja vu moments, then I would move towards whatever that opportunity is. Looks amazing. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.